Hello and welcome to Krishi Jagran business platform that keeps you updated with all the agri news of the nation. This is Yash Saxena. Let's take a quick look at the top headlines of the day. Jyotiraditya Scindia addresses AWG Day 2 meeting, says India holds first position in dairy industry. PM pays tribute to martyrs of Pulwama, says we'll never forget the supreme sacrifice they made. Use cutting-edge technologies in food grain management and quality control, says Piyush Goyal. MP farmer's son from Bhind qualifies for Asian Games. Farmers group in UP developed Kulhads made of millets. Himachal CM in talks with JICA for green hydrogen energy plant. Wheat exports to remain banned will hit farm income. Paddy cultivation declines as farmers switches to other crops. Indonesia's plans to restrict palm oil exports, India to remain unaffected. Now the news in detail. After a day full of tours and long discussions on how to solve the world's agriculture issues together in Indore, the day 1 concluded successfully. The day 2 of the first AWG meeting started with the inaugural address by the Union Minister of Civil Aviation, Jyotiraditya Scindia, where he told how India has achieved the top spots in food grains production, dairy and fruits and vegetables. Also in his address to the media, he talked about 3S, smart sustainability and service to all. He also said all of this was not possible without the guidance of our PM Narendra Modi. Look what Jyotiraditya Scindia said.
एक ऐसी स्ट्रैटेजी विश्व के लिए जो स्मार्ट हो, एक ऐसी स्ट्रैटेजी विश्व के लिए जो सस्टेनेबल हो और एक ऐसी स्ट्रैटेजी विश्व के लिए जो सभी को सर्व कर पाए। तो स्मार्ट, सस्टेनेबल एंड सभी को सर्व कर पाए। स्मार्ट के क्षेत्र में ड्रोन की टेक्नोलॉजी को इस्तेमाल करके कृषकों के लिए जहां एक तरफ सहूलियत हो रही है, स्वास्थ्य की सुविधा प्राप्त हो रही है, वहीं दूसरे तरफ उत्पादन में भी बढ़ोतरी हो सकती है।
The second half of the event started with the keynote address from the AWG Chair to India and Agriculture Secretary Manoj Ahuja. Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tribute to the 40 Central Reserve Police Force personnel who died in the Pulwama terror attack 4 years ago today. On this day in 2019, at least 40 CRPF jawans were killed when a suicide bomber drove an explosive-laden car into the security force convoy. The Pakistani terror group Jaish-e-Mohammed, led by Masood Azhar and based in Bahawalpur, carried out the attack. Remembering our valiant heroes who died on this day in Pulwama, we will never forget the supreme sacrifice they made. Their bravery inspires us to build a strong and developed India, the Prime Minister said on Twitter. Union Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution Piyush Goyal urges to use modern technologies in food grain management and quality control to bring more transparency and minimal human interface during a visit to the Food Corporation of India UP region in Lucknow. He requested that all officers submit suggestions for improving the efficiency and modernity of the Food Corporation of India's operations. While reviewing wheat and paddy procurement issues, he directed that FCI open more procurement centers covering almost all revenue districts so that farmers could sell their produce to FCI or any other agency. He praised the use of EPOP machines at purchase centers in Uttar Pradesh and suggested that the same system be implemented in other states to increase transparency in the procurement system for farmers. On Saturday, Raju Singh Bhadoria, farmer's son from Madhya Pradesh, made history by qualifying for the Asian Games. Bhadoria, who is a student at the MP Equestrian Academy, is from the MP district of Bhind and his father, Sujan Singh Bhadoria, is a farmer. Raju finished the Asian Games selection criteria with 40.8 penalties, becoming India's 4th qualifier for the Games. He qualified after winning the CCI 2-star eventing competition held at Bengaluru's ASC Centre. Millions of people enjoy eating ice cream from cones and then munching on the cones as well. A farmers group in Uttar Pradesh's Deoria has developed Kulhads made of millet that can be used to drink tea and then eaten as a healthy snack. These nutritious Kulhads made of coarse grain from ragi and maize flour have captured the attention of tea lovers at the ongoing Magh Mela in Prayagraj. According to Ankit Rai, a member of the group, the demand for these Kulhads is growing rapidly in both rural and urban areas of eastern UP. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Thakur Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu met with Japan International Cooperation Agency at New Delhi on Thursday and said that the agency will be funding green hydrogen, tunneling, dairy and sewerage sectors. Japan International Cooperation Agency is an implementing agency of Japanese official development aid for the purpose of supporting the socio-economic development, recovery or economic stability of the developing regions. A high-profile meeting regarding this will be held as soon as the Chief Minister has asked JICA to send him the details, following which the blueprints will be made. Thakur Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu has stated that tiny tunnels are crucial for the ease of connectivity in the hilly state and also help save them time spent on commute. The export ban on wheat and non-premium rice are likely to be extended beyond March. While non-official decisions has been made, a number of factors appear to be pushing the government in that direction. They include elevated domestic cereal inflation, low government grain stocks and uncertainty about the weather outlook for the two most important cereal crops in the Rabi and Kharif seasons. The most significant negative impact will be on farming. Farmers lose potential income when they are not allowed to capitalize on windfall gains from the high prices in domestic or foreign markets. Situations if input prices and other consumable prices continue to rise at a rapid pace, farming's terms of trade deteriorate. Furthermore, if bad weather causes crop failure or low yields, price controls deny farmers the opportunity to recoup their losses. Paddy cultivation area has decreased in Guntur and Nagarjuna Sagar, Right Canal, Ayakut areas of Palanadu districts due to increases in production costs and the tacking of support prices to farmers. As a result, paddy cultivation area has decreased significantly. Farmers in the Guntur district cultivated 1.32 lakh acres out of 1.8 lakh acres this year. According to official sources, paddy was grown on 90,000 acres out of 1.38 lakh acres in Palanadu district during the Rabi season. The cost of cultivation has risen due to price increase in fertilizers, pesticides, labor cost and diesel prices, which is one of the reasons for the decline in cultivation areas. Farmers believe that minimum support price is not proportionate to production costs. Indonesia's plan to limit palm oil exports are unlikely to cause a shortage in the top consuming country, India, where the stocks have risen to record high following aggressive imports in the last 3 months, according to industry officials. This is in stark contrast to last year, when a sudden change in Jakarta's export policies forced India to increase purchases from Malaysia, which was selling palm oil at record high prices at the time. Indonesia announced last week that it will suspend some palm oil exports permits in order to secure domestic supply as cooking oil prices rise ahead of the upcoming Islamic festival Ramadan. So this was all about the news. For more updates on agri news, stay tuned with Krishi Jagran Business. This is Yash Saxena signing off.